In this chapter, we're going to demonstrate and show you how to use the clash detection feature of Trimble Connect. We're going to start with looking at a storm sewer versus a sanitary sewer. And we're also going to do something a little bit different here, where I am going to show you how to use Civil 3D to get this data. So what I'm going to do is open up my Civil 3D project, and in my Civil 3D project I have here is a sanitary and a storm network. So with the clash detection you need two separate files. So if you did this in Business Center, you would also do a similar process of selecting the storm and sanitary. So I can kind of show you another option in Business Center in a following video, but I want to start with this one. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to right click on sanitary on the network, and you're going to select export land XML. Brings up this dialog box, and that pipe network is selected. I'm going to click OK, and because Civil 3D does not have an option where I can go right out to connect, what I'm going to do is use the Trimble Connect sync option feature we have, and I'm going to store this locally on my path, or where my, on my laptop here, where my projects are. Now, I want to show you here as a shortcut is that, by navigating down, you got to go on, to the C drive and then go all the way down to that particular location. Well, you'll notice here I got this shortcut, and basically what you do is you navigate to the location where you want to be, and let's say it was this one. You then just get to that folder, and you right click and you would say add current folder. So when I do that, you'll see that it adds that particular folder there, and I can also remove it. So this is kind of a shortcut, and it takes me to where my projects are, and I'm going to go into that project, and I'm going to go into pipe networks, and I'm going to click sanitary. Now I've already done this, so I'm not going to go ahead and hit save. I'm just going to cancel, but when I hit save, it's going to save this file to that particular folder. So I'm going to say no to that. And then you can do the same thing with the storm. So you would export that out separately as well. Click on export, click OK, navigate to that projects folder, go into the project, into the pipe network, give it the name, hit save. So I'm going to cancel that as well. So now that I've done that, I can leave Civil 3D. And let's go back into our project here. So I'm going to go back into my project. I'm going to go to pipe network, and I want to see both of these in the same model. So before, in the previous videos, we were either selecting this and viewing them individually, but if I select the checkbox and they're of the same or similar types that can be viewed in a viewer, I can go to view in 3D viewer. So now it'll show both networks, or both files, within this particular location. So now we're able to set up and do a clash. So over on the left, I go to the clash sets, and you'll click add clash set. I've already done a couple, and I'll explain those in a minute. I'm going to click add a clash set. You'll give it a name. So I may do sanitary versus storm, and then you have two options. You can do clash or clearance. Because these don't really intersect, right? If I was to zoom in, you'll see that they don't, there's space between them. I want to make sure that my pipes do not, I'm required to have at least 18 inches of separation between the storm and the sanitary. So instead of using clash, I'm going to use clearance. And then here you can do your clearance required. So if I know I need 18 inches, I'm going to do 1.5 feet. You may also run this, and if it comes back with 0, you might want to select ignore classes with the same object types. Because these are two objects, like two pipes, if I look at the properties of that one, we'll discard those changes for a minute. You'll see that this is it's a product, it's a pipe, object type is pipe. If I click on this one, you'll see that object type is pipe as well. So because of the same type, it's going to ignore that there actually clashes, right? So I'm going to go back to this, and we'll say sanitary versus storm, and we're going to do clearance, and I would do the 1.5, and I would uncheck this. Now you can also share this with people in groups. It shows the models in the clash set, and then you'll click on run test. It will take a few seconds, so I'm going to close this, discard those changes, and show you these. So this clash set I did with a clearance of 4 feet versus the 1.5, and you'll see that it actually found a whole bunch of clashes. So like this one here, if I click on it, which is up in here, is basically I have 2.53 feet of clearance between these two. If I come back out and I look at this one, you'll see that that one over there is a 1.26. So this is the one that I'm really concerned about, so that one's important. So I can mark these others as irrelevant, and it removes those because they're you know, they're within tolerance. So that's the one that I have. Now if I go back to my other one, which was this one, where I did have it set up at 1.5, you'll see that it found that one that's 1.26. So this one here is the one that is my I have an issue with, right? Because it doesn't have the right amount of clearance. I need at least 1.5. So this is where that collaboration comes in. I found the clash, so now I can add this to a to-do and say, fix, separation or, of the pipes, right? Make sure you spell it right. Give it a description, due date, make it priority, and assign it to a certain person. It's clash, right? So I can come in here and put in really the description of what it is, fill this out, and then save it. Again, we're going to focus more on to-dos a little bit later, but this shows you how that project workflow could happen of going from a Civil 3D project or a Business Center project into Trimble Connect, running the clash, and then having somebody address and fix it. And then we would have to update those files and get new ones to run the clash again. But that's a simple storm versus sanitary clash detection. And we'll look at other clash detections with other different object types in future videos.